Hi, I'm going to talk about 15 mil today. These are real little scale. I make a lot of this stuff out of the same material that I would everything else. Other pieces, for instance, like the grapevines here, I use excuse me, I use that sphagnum moss, and it's actually with little toothpicks and wires, and then I flock it to give me a nice realistic type look. If you leave it out in your garage for about 6 months or so, the little spider webs building cobwebs on it, which is kind of cool. I think I'm going to spray this one and keep it as a sort of a haunted type scene for maybe vampires. Try holding it steady for you. Anyways, that came out really nice. Thanks, little guys. So the roofs on these, here, I'll hold it up a little bit so you can see. That's probably the trickiest part, is to get that shingly type effect. I use a poster board, or well, in this case I used a cereal box lid. The little shingles, yeah, they're individually placed on there. There's on one about this size. Can't hold steady. Old guy, I shake. Anyways, one about this size, there's probably 600 on there. But you can put them on really quick, okay? They actually, you know, you punch all your little cardboard slots or cut them. These ones are all, I've used one of those Surlux machines, the coil binding machine, and I ran the cereal box through the coil binding machine punch, and it punches out nice little squares for me, okay? Actually not squares, they're rectangles, okay? But you can just cut a thin strip of your cardboard and then cut them into little shingles, and then you spread glue on it, start at the bottom, and just start laying them on with a toothpick. You have a little bit of glue on your toothpick, and you can just pick them up and tick, 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 tick. So you can do a roof this size in maybe 20 minutes. It's no bad. I mean, that's costs a heck of a lot to try finding this stuff. Okay, and then you paint it all black and dry brush it with a brown, a burnt sienna, holding it upside down. So you dry brush it this way, okay? And you'll try it. It works really good. I've got some instructions on the website too. This is the other stuff I use occasionally. This is that poster board, but I really only use it for the small scale stuff, okay? There's just little bits of wood stuck on here. This is just the pink foam board stuff. I thought I had one over here. Anyways, the pink stuff that you goop and then paint it. I painted this with yellow and glue mixed together, and then I sprinkled sand on top of it. Gives you that nice adobe effect. I was really intrigued by these little spiders that had built their web on my grapevine, so I was trying to figure out how to make a nice small little spider web. Okay, so I've come up with this. It works pretty good. Let's see if we can focus in there. Put it on top of this. Okay, here's the spider web as best as I can get a shot with this camera. It's right in between on the post there. Okay, it looks like it's kind of covered in dew. To get that, around here we have these plants, they're milkweeds, you know, the giant parachuters. Okay. Kind of like a dandelion seed, you know, flower, but bigger, okay? So what you can do is you stick those on there and then just spray them on and clip off the end. If you need to make it a little bit you know, more spider web-ish, you can pull off one or two of these, but I mean, just by themselves they look really, really good. Anyways, hey, that's how to make the little miniature spider webs.